relate, yeah, we keep it all real. From the streets to the mic, you know how we feel. Laugh, learn, vibe, come and ride with the team. React and Relate TV, live on the screen. React and Relate, yeah, we keep it all real. From the streets to the mic, you know how we feel. Laugh, learn, vibe, come and ride with the team. React and Relate TV, live on the screen. React and Relate. 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 React and Relate.
People cheer when you okay. React N Relate TV, y'all. We back with another one. First of all, y'all, do like it said at the bottom of the video. Subscribe, like, and comment. This is Young Ant right here. Sweetie alert. I'm not gonna say it like they do, but Loose Cannon just got knocked out by a Hoover in MDC LA Federal. MDC, y'all. He got knocked out in MDC. So that being said, y'all, let's get to the content and let's see what's the script. But before we see what's the script, hit that notification bell, so I can send you some more content and all that, bro. So this is the start, but this ain't the end. You feel me? What we do is we recycle every day. Reskin, recycle, and put it out there. That's what we do. And that's what we're doing today. So yeah, let's get to the content right now. This Young Ant, y'all. And shout out to Young Ant. He's doing this thing. I started watching his content way back when him and Nina Boy was getting into it. Shout out to Nina Boy also. But let's play the video.
It's your boy Young Ant Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say.
KBL, you a menace.
Yeah. There's a lot of little boys out here talking that talk, but ain't spinning and walking that walk. 5 bills to get you whacked. 50 shots up in this Mac. Face shots to make the news. We just step when they relax. Group chats to get you tapped. Forehead up in my lap. When they pump, we run it back. Tell my youngin' cut no slack. 5 bills to get you whacked.
5 bills to get you whacked.
For your information, I was going to take this chair, turn it sideways.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy Young Ant Hefe. Don't care about nothing but what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young Ant Hefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics is Loose Cannon, Sweetie News Alert. Oh yeah, we got the Sweetie News Alert. So I had made a promise to myself about a few weeks or a month back that I was not going to do any Loose Cannon content. Loose Cannon has since then tried to bait me a few times coming out with content. He called in a no jumper, you know what I'm saying? We was speaking on him his name came up a part of one of the segments, and you know, I was just pretty much like, man, I don't really want to talk about this dude. Y'all know how I feel about this dude. This dude is a liar. You know what I'm saying? He's very controversial. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not credible. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only thing you can credit to him is something you see him doing. And a lot of people like to give him credit for the little fights he has, stuff you see on social media and stuff like that. But to me, I can't give it credit because it was stuff he was taping. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that he could possibly go to jail for, taping and putting the sorts of stuff out there. You don't get no points for that type of stuff. But on the flip side of that, it is something that you is seeing for your own eyes, so you can see some work he have done. You know what I'm saying? Versus somebody just telling you, oh yeah, I do this to you and I don't play. But that's what I say. People get caught up in the social media games and want to social media and want to do things for social media, insert themselves in a circus, because that would only be a clown act for you to do something based on the thoughts of an app and people on the app, because they're controlling the algorithm, because they controlling the algorithm. And hey, do this, do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? You might as well try out for the movie, you know what I'm saying, Jackass. Now, moving forward, the reason why I'm doing this segment, although I said I wasn't going to do a segment pertaining to Loose Cannon, is because I received some good and new news on Loose Cannon. I'm hearing Loose Cannon's been knocked out. Here he's been knocked out in that federal place of MDC, and I don't know which game he played and which way the knockout came, but we definitely is gonna find out. So Loose Cannon called in to No Jumper, as I was saying, probably about 3 weeks ago, and he was talking, and I guess Loose Cannon thought because he was on the line that I was gonna hop out there and start talking crazy. And like I said again, a clown move. You cannot bait and set a trap for me. Now, if he had wanted me to speak, he should have just said my name. Hey, Aunt Hefe, yeah, what's up with this? Woo woo. But, you know, he called in talking to the cast, and I didn't feel a need to take over the cast and start an argument with him. That's what he wanted. The type of drama he liked. He claimed that I'm a lip boxer, but that's what he liked doing. However, somebody dropped this to me. Somebody that's credible, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, I speak with, had dropped this to me. And I wasn't going to do this segment because I thought I was the only one with this information. But being that I seen Compton Rick Rock go ahead and do a segment pertaining to this, now I got to speak my piece. Compton Rick Rock got his segment from Deuce Sims over there at Damu and Keyway Conversations. I didn't see the segment. I don't know where he got his information from, but if y'all want to figure out more, if it's something I don't know, y'all can go over there to that channel and figure out where he got his information from. Now, this is what I want to speak about and say before I drop the DM I got pertaining to this situation. A lot of people that ain't been to the feds ain't gonna understand the feds. The feds ain't the state ain't the feds. And although it's the makeup of the same people, the state is just subject to the people of that state and or carting our state for a criminal act. Federal, you with all 50 states of the United States of America, so you're gonna be with everybody. However, being that criminals that they like to lace and call people are the people that's enslaved and mass incarceration to jails for commercial crimes and stuff like that, you as a convict, or you as a realist, or if you go by any titles, human being, standing on business, standing on integrity, you're going to follow the model that you're innocent until proven guilty. So somebody can come in jail off the back for like a rape charge, or maybe a pimping or an underage minor, whatever. Just let's just say charges that we don't deal with or deal on. And being that you in there and this is being alleged against you, you know, you fighting. Like, you know, of course, unless it's somebody people, the population gonna be on your line. Like, hey, bro, what's up, bro? Are you in here for this? Hey, yeah. Depending on how you answer and how you hold yourself, majority of the time, is how the situation gonna play out. Because you could have been framed, you could have been lied on, you could have been set up, or you could be the corporate. I say all this to say because we have seen loose cannon time and time again get on this net and tell as well lie. A lot of that stuff was lies, but he have told stuff that he's done, and one of these things he in prison on, and he implemented somebody else in that, and that is snitching. If somebody had wanted to press play on him, they could have been press play. I don't know why, but he on that floor, and I guess they just giving him his just due date until he hit that yard, until he found guilty or something. But furthermore, with that being said, we gonna go ahead and drop where we got our info from, and you already know, Minister Halfway and the Half Effect, we gonna commentate.
No, I didn't know that.
Alright, so y'all see, that's where I got my info from. I got people in MDC, so as y'all see, when I got the information, I could have just made up some content and ran the content, but as y'all see, I got at my folks like, hey, look, check into that and get back at me, and I'm about to send my line out to my folks to get back at me. So as y'all know, Loose Cannon was up there on 9 South in MDC. He was on the same floor as Lil Durk. He was on the same floor with a dude that was claiming my neighborhood, but however, they became best friends, you know what I'm saying? And they might have been smoking that spice together or something, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. However, y'all know that indictment just happened that the Hoovers was took down on, so it is a federal RICO indictment, and they're in there, you know what I'm saying? They hit that MDC spot, and it don't take long, you know what I'm saying? You go through processes within a couple of hours. This is not the county jail. Gonna go through that processes, get booked in, get fingerprint, get your clothes changed out. If it's any meal, like if dinner or like lunch happened while you down there, you gonna get your dinner and your lunch down there, eat, and get assigned to your floor. Usually everybody was going to 5, I think that was 5 South or 5 North. One of those was the intake floor. That was the floor that Loose Cannon had originally started on with Brick Baby. But as it's looking, like either that floor is full or they just doing it how they used to do it back in the G on MDC. It wasn't no intake floor. Like you just go, you know what I'm saying, to basically wherever they send you. You feel me? However, I'm hearing somebody from Hoover put him to bed. They acting like Loose Cannon is up there posing like he running the floor or whatever the case may be. And you know, certain dudes not having that. He's fresh to the feds himself, never been to a yard, and he's trying to play Mac rep of a unit. So what I'm thinking, everybody that's been up there in that unit have to been somebody that have not been to the feds, all got new charges, and there's nobody in there on violations because ain't nobody about to go for this dude running no federal floor and he haven't even been in federal prison. I've heard he's been in state, but you can tell how he moved that he does not know the gist of politics and shouldn't be having no balance of power in his hand over none of our people whatsoever. So I'm hearing when he first came in, when the Hoovers first came through there, which is the rightfully thing to do, he tried to offer, you know what I'm saying, the amenities, bedroll, you know what I'm saying, toothpaste, you know what I'm saying, deodorant, lotion, all the stuff until you able to make it to store because it is a community amongst the members up in there. However, I don't know if it was accepted. I'm not about to come here with no fake story like, oh yeah, they rejected it and just boop bop bing got off on him. What I'm thinking, whoever from Hoover on that indictment, you know what I'm saying, you got a few dudes on that indictment from Hoover, whoever went in there, they went in there probably seen how he was moving, or they somebody that's been in jail and know how it go, or and they called home. More than likely, because they've been locked up about a week now, more than likely, they called home to the streets, and somebody on the streets told them, like they was in there, like, I'm in here with this goofy ass loose cannon wool, and somebody like, hey bro, handle your business, man, get on him. And the job happened, boop bop bean. And that's how you know right there it's been a lie the whole time that he ain't been around Big U or nobody. They been on different floors. He's been lying as he always have. He's a donkey, the Shrek donkey. That's why I don't go back and forth with him. That's why when he called no jumper and hopped on there, he never mentioned my name. He just had his voice heard and wanted to talk. And as he exited the call and addressed the whole chat, oh man, all right, all y'all keep your heads up, King. I'm a part of the cast. You never said shit to me. Wasn't no need for me to say nothing to you. But that's where this situation is coming from. They saying he got put to bed. He could have just got, you know what I'm saying, the old-fashioned beat down, boop bop, you know what I'm saying, could have been a squabble and he just lost. But what is about to happen, if this for sure, which I'm thinking it did happen, we not about to hear from them because unless they got down in the cell, both of them are in a hole. And if they didn't get caught for it and got down in the cell, when Loose Cannon call in, I guarantee you he's not going to have no energy that's loud to where the day room can hear you. The phones are in the day room in there, unless, I don't know how 9 South phones is, but most of the phones on the floor in the day room, I've been on 3 floors up there. Unless he going to try to duck off if 9 South got one of them phones is in the corner, like some of the other floors, unless he try to duck off and y'all hear him like talking kind of low, you know he ain't trying to be heard. He's not going to have the same energy like, yeah, hey, who said what? Sweetie, it's over with. You been running your mouth. I've been in that arena, whoop feet in that arena. Nothing happened to me. Look like something happened to you. So let's see what Sweetie say. Let's see if he call in, or let's see if, you know what I'm saying, his wifey Sharice Mills got to speak for him. With that being said, we're going to conclude that there. It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about nothing but what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like, and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail.
Said we running phase, we ain't gonna politic. All these Instagram ass yees ain't ever popping shit. Niggas steady clutching all that flag, but we got hollow tips. Ran that little nigga 5 phase, he ain't want no more.
Yeah, get her ass. Yeah, get her ass. Bitch. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch.
Ain't no put me on no camera. Nigga, I'm coming hard about mine, blood. I'm coming hard about my bitch, nigga. Damn. I mean, it was funny like that in the hood.